Hey, good. Hello, YouTube. Check this out. I'm doing the unthinkable here. If you watched any of my other videos, you know that I had an issue with the city coming through here, destroying this yard. They came back and tried to do some work here, but as you know, they're just not used to what I have here. I have some tall fescue and some Kentucky bluegrass. Basically, that means I'm gonna have to do this myself, and this I'm doing the unthinkable because it's June, but I don't want to deal with this dirt road on the side of my property, which is there. So I'm going to have to seed. I'm going to do it. I think the issue is going to be the tall fescue. As I stated before, the Kentucky bluegrass can take heat better, but the tall fescue can take the drought better, if that makes sense. So that SPF 30 is almost made for this type of weather that's about to come up, believe it or not. There's a whole underground forum out there with people with SPF 30 displaying, showing off their lawns in the heat. So that's some amazing grass. So that may do okay, but I'm not for sure about the tall fescue. And then what would make the issue even worse for me is I don't think I have sprinkler coverage in this area here. I think my sprinkler goes all the way from here down to here. So with that being said, the lack of sprinkler coverage is something that the SPF 30 is not going to take. So it's going to be a wild area here. This is going to be my test plot. We are expecting about rain every day next week, and I want to take advantage of that free rain. On a side note, now my property goes here, but my neighbor keeps cutting all the way over into this area. I'm going to have a talk with him because eventually I want a nice mulch bed around all of my trees. And this is clearly my property. The property line is going right here where you see this dirt. And I want to establish a domination line, and I cut at a different height. And he's cutting further over than he should. So to make things easy for me, I have some just regular topsoil now. I would normally go and have a truckload, but it's been raining so much, and there's been a backlog at the place where I get all my dirt. So I decided to go to Home Depot. They have their dirt in plastic bags. I don't have to worry about them being all soggy. So I went ahead and took the opportunity to buy in the immediate front. I bought this that has like a starter fertilizer already inside it. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to put my seeds out. I'm still going to throw some starter fertilizer with some tenacity inside, just to help with germination of any type of weeds that might be down here. Surprisingly, this stuff goes a long way. You can see I have seeds down here, but I'm going to put these seeds down here and then roll it out, kind of mix this stuff up, and we'll see what we can do. It's a lot of work, but amazingly the dirt is going a long way. If you see all that area had there and what I had in the back of the truck, still got a lot left, so it's going a long way. That's my seed that I'm going to broadcast, and then I'm going to come back and throw over some SPF 30 over the top, and we're going to let Mother Nature do its thing for about a week here, and I'm going to see where it takes me. I do plan on throwing some moisture manager down, but I'm going to do that across the whole yard. But we're getting so much rain right now, I'm going to wait. I don't want to throw that moisture manager down there, and I don't know if it washes away, but it's, in my opinion, we've been getting so much rain, it's washing everything away. Okay, I'm throwing everything but the kitchen sink at this. Going to, like I said, doing the starter fertilizer. This is what I like to use because it has tenacity all in it already. That's gonna get me going. Through some organic soil down here, some additional organic material. I'm going to do some RGS, obviously, some let me see, maybe some humic, you know, all that has it all in there. So I'll probably do the RGS to get this stuff going, and some maybe some Green County Green Pop starter fertilizer, in addition to what I'm already doing. And I'm expecting a lot of rain, so a lot of wash off, and I'm going to spread these seeds, and then I'm going to roll it in the dirt, try to get it in there enough to where I don't have to worry about too much of it washing out. Okay, got everything down, got the seed down, got the soil down, got the starter fertilizer down, and I got it all raked in pretty good. But this is going to compact and embed the seed in the ground. Hopefully it'll give me less runoff. Thinking about throwing some TurboTac. I have some left. I think I'm going to put TurboTac on top of it, because there's a lot of drainage right there on that hill down there. Okay, got my roller out. This is for everybody who's been asking about that SPF 30. Supposed to be able to withstand the Texas heat, and it's Kentucky bluegrass. So this is like May 30th or something like that, 29th. Very late in the season. Shouldn't be planting any type of cool season grasses at this point, but nevertheless, we're going to test this out. We're going to see what this Kentucky bluegrass does, since it's a modified version of a cool season grass, and I will keep you guys updated on its progress and its success or failures. So we're going to find out. As you know, I have mixed it in already. The spots that you see here, it's my fertilizer spreader, you know, dropping too much in one area, and it's did it along the whole lawn. But anyway, it's a different video, different story. So stay tuned, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'm going to be journalizing this thing through video, through its progress. Stay tuned. I can tell you one thing, it ain't light. Once you fill it with water, you can kind of tell where I've been going over it. So I'm going to roll it a few times, try to get it nice and compact as I can. Throw some peat moss on top, TurboTac, and do it again. And we're going to let the nature take care of it coming up this week. Man, I think I'm going to cheat. If I'm not mistaken, if I take those screws off at the top right there, I can hook that up to my riding mower. And I think that's what I'm going to do. First, let me get this peat moss, and then the next roll, I'm going to do it against the... I'm going to do it with the riding mower. That's a workout. Before we get to that peat moss stuff, doing a little work back here in this world's worst Bermuda lawn that's came back from the dead. All she needed was some sun. She's not there yet, but there's an amazing story behind this, with it being killed off with 3-4 rounds of glyphosate put down each week over in August. And the next season, everything just came back. So amazing, amazing grass. Anyway, back to this little project. Well, I'm here at Lowe's. Put this mask on. So I ended up going to Lowe's and they didn't have what I was looking for, which was the peat moss. So I ended up buying some compost and spreading it out. So this is where I am. I got the sprinklers going and the front half is only covering a small portion of this. About right here is about the right here. So it's going to be a interesting season. So I'm thinking about grabbing some water, my water hose. I think I have enough if I connect like three or four 100-foot water hose. I can get it down here to the to this area. So I need to adjust my sprinklers where it comes all the way here. As you can see, it's stopping there. So, and then the other sprinkler here is getting part of this, which I'm still not getting complete coverage. So getting the water hose down here is going to be a temporary fix. So I'll just won't be able to have this to be up under the sprinkler, and I just have to use some of the other cultural practices with having this type of grass here. So it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up to the task.